In this video, we're going to talk about type, length of, and size of, and see what they give us if we use them in our code. Okay, so if I have an array here, I'm going to call it array, and it's going to be type dword, and the values are going to be 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so now I want to see what I'm getting if I use type, length of, and size of. Let's first move EAX, and inside of EAX I want to get the type array to see what is the size of type array. So type array is going to give us an integer. That's why we have to move it to EAX in order to display it. Call write_dec, and I want to see what I get if I put type array there. I'm getting 4. So what is the 4? It's basically 4 bytes. If I say this is byte, and if I build this and run this, I'm getting 1. So byte is 1 byte. And then if I put word, I'm going to get 2. So that means word, it's 2. 2 multiplied by 8 is going to be 16. And then if I have dword, it's going to be 4. 4 multiplied by 8 is going to give me 32. So whenever you want to move between whenever you want to move between your elements, you want to move the type of array. Because if you say, for example, I have a dword here, and then you say dword have 4 bytes inside of it, and if you move just 1 byte, you're still in the first element, but you are going to display another byte inside of your first element. But when you're using type dword, when you want to move between your elements, you have to use type array, and this way you will move type dword, and then the next element is going to show number 2, next element 3, next element 4. So this is very important. You have to remember you have to remember to use type array instead of using number. Or if you remember the number for dword is number 4, you have to add number 4 each time you want to display different element of your array. So that's type. And then let's look at what is the length of. Length of array, and call write_dec. So right now, if I build this, and if I start without debugging, I'm going to get 4. So 4, it's going to be a little bit confusing. Let's take one element off and see again what we're going to get. We're going to get 3. So basically, length of is going to show you the number of elements that you have inside of your array. So in case if you want to loop or something like that, you can get the length of your array. For example, you have an array that is entered by your user, and you don't know what is the length of it, what is the exact length of it. In that case, you can use the length of, and that way you can display that way you can loop at from the size of your array. And you know that if you want to loop, you have to use ECX for showing how many times your loop have to loop in order to display all of the elements inside of your array. So length of is going to show you the number of array. Now let's take a look at size of. I'm gonna build this. And I'm going to debug without debugging. It's going to give me 12. So what is 12? 12 is the size of is the length of your array multiplied by type of your array. So I have a D word which is 4 bytes. So 4 multiplied by 3, because I have 3 elements, is going to give me the size of. So whenever you want to get the size of your array, you can use size of array as straightforward as that. And that's it.